Hi there. I never thought of myself as a business person. It wasn't something that I felt called to be. I thought of myself more as a professional career person, somebody who was interested in people, cared about people, and wanted to help people. And when I first came across the three principles, I thought, and it occurred to me at that point in time, that this was the simplest way I could find to help people. And I read my first principles book, and I remember thinking at the time, oh my God, this all makes sense. Now I know how life works. Pity I hadn't found this out a bit sooner. And I also had the thought that I wanted to share it. Now, I just went off and running then with that idea. And I think that's what's so amazing about the potential of our mind, is that we can go off and running in any direction with any thought. And when we do, we just get more ideas in that direction automatically. So we can get behind the idea that we're depressed and we get more ideas about that, or we can go in a different direction. And it's been really surprising to me since then to see how many things I've come up against in my own mind, and I still come up against my own thinking. Just yesterday, I was thinking about signing up for a technical program, and then all the thinking kicked in. I can't do that. I'm rubbish at techie stuff. I just won't be able for it. Anyway, I'm probably a bit too old to be learning all this new techie stuff. Now, the thought of engaging in technical stuff is so uncomfortable for me, still, that even though I'm really inspired and passionate to share this message and get it out into the world, I don't really want to have to engage with the technical stuff. I'd much rather do this on a one-to-one basis because that doesn't look so scary to me. And I had so much thinking about this yesterday, so much that I kept myself awake half the night. And about 3 o'clock this morning, I realised that I was creating my own busy mind, and I was creating the way I was feeling and keeping myself awake. And I realised that I didn't need to do anything about it. It's just my thoughts. And then I thought, darn it, it's after getting me again. This thinking is everywhere. I'm sharing this stuff with other people and I'm still getting tripped up by it. And the next thing I thought was, oh yeah, sure, it's okay. There's nothing to do. Just be nervous with the techie stuff. It's okay to be nervous. You're stepping out of your comfort zone. And then I remembered, every time I step out of my comfort zone, this is what I go through. I get all shook up with my own thinking. And, if it's something that I'm uncomfortable with, particularly if I'm stepping out of my comfort zone, I get nervous. I get a busy mind, start thinking, overthinking, and making myself feel bad. But when I see that that's what's actually going on, then it doesn't look like a barrier anymore. It suddenly starts looking doable. So when we do get moments where we're nervous or we're having insecure thinking, there's nothing for us to do. We don't need a strategy. If we understand what's happening, and that if we leave it alone and don't do anything with it, if we don't chase that kind of thinking and follow that direction, new ideas will come to us. And then what looked impossible can start to look possible for you. Now, we think up all sorts of limitations that look real to us. And every time now that I see that I do it, the barrier disappears and my mind starts coming up with new ideas. And this is built into all of us. We either buy into ideas that limit ideas of who we are and what we can do, or we see that we can only have an experience of ourselves through our thinking. So remember, thought has no form. You can't take it out and show it to me. You can't touch it because it's not made of anything other than energy. So when we realize that our own experience of life and our experience of ourselves is made of thought, that can change everything. So I hope you found value in this. I'll see you next time. Take care.